Another major career threshold is being crossed by a young player who continues to defy the odds. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Stepping up is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Let's go, kids. One time right here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now is Joey Wendell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Joey Wendell.
All right, here we go now.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter. Stepping in next, Francisco Mejia. He bounced out last time up.
Francisco.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays are in front, 4-1.
He's out. 3 out. 3. 3. He's safe. 3. 3.
Now it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler.
See it. Drive Marcotte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Way to get us
Don't
going.
sleep
Good
on
job.
the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario singled in his last at-bat.
Eddie Rosario.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-1. Next to hit is Wander Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Wander Franco.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Four. Take your base. 3 out. 3. He's out. That's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
At the plate now is Tyler Marcotte.
up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Working ahead.
First pitch of the AB now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up.
Dig.
First is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it 4-1.
Correct.
You're out. Out. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Glasnow takes home the win. Mike Soroka worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew. To the afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show.
And now,
and it comes your way next.
2022 Boston Red Sox.
Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
So now here is Tyler Marcotte, and he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers around. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And now in the box, Eddie Rosario struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now to the plate, here is Jazz Chisholm. He singled first time up.
Jazz Chisholm.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
And now, Austin Riley trying here to plate the tying run from second. Maddox on second. Chisholm at first, one gone. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in is Ronald Acuna. Potential tying run for him at third base. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Sale with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson trying to bring in the tying run from third here. 2 out, bases loaded. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Ball 4, take the base. First base. He's out.
And now here is Tyler Marcotte. He singled in his first AB.
Tyler.
Let's go right here.
Marcotte.
The pitch. Bounces to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now at the plate is Tyler Marcotte, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Tyler.
Your pitch, grab a seat. There you go. Let's go right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They're down 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ramon Diaz. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Red Sox, number 7, Ramon Diaz.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Braves 2. Now to bat, Tyler Marcotte. He flew out in his last AB.
Tyler Marcotte.
Come on, big guy. Need you right now. Right guy, right there.
He's set. Here it comes. Lined, but speared on a hop.
Make a turn. Take it up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Boston's out in front, 5-3.
That's ball 4. He's out. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Takes the base. 3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now.
Your 2022 Atlanta Braves.
Oscar Yinawa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip. Come on now, one pitch right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cave finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1.
Ball 4, take your base. Hit base. He's out. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. He's out.
Your attention, please.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what...
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He grounded out last time up.
The third baseman, Luis Arias.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Now into the box is Tyler Marcotte. He bounced out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1. Swinging a little loop to the center.
Come on, come on, come
and
on,
that's
come
going
on.
to fall for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 30, Austin Allen.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 9, Orlando Arcia.
Hit hard on the ground to first. One there. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Twins are in front 13-2.
That's ball 4. 3. You're out. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Nick Birdie.
The pitcher, number 37.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Tyler Marcotte, who delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down.
Come on,
extra
go.
bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that bag.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Griffin Jacks is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Griffin Jacks.
Travis Shaw will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
As the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Counts 1-0. Ball
2-0. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 to him now.
Strike.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 16, David Brody.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So stepping in is Jazz Chisholm.
Now
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chisholm.
Let's go right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side.
Right here,
and
right
that's
here,
in there,
on the
base
back.
hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Next to hit, Renato Nunez, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Nunez.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ozuna.
Let it fly right here.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Minnesota led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joe Ryan is credited with the win. Huascar Ynoa worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Interleague baseball next.
And now, your 2022 Atlanta Braves.
Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
3. Ball 4, take the ball. Stay down.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler Maddox.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Let it fly. Let's fly right here.
And now the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Round it. Find the ball. Find the ball.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now the pitcher, Ian Anderson. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call.
Anderson.
Oh, baby. Keep driving.
Here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's up right here, you're here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Two on, 2 out. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman,
Maddox on third. Anderson on at second with 2 down.
Let's go. Right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in next, Austin Riley. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line drive, base hit down the line. 1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes.
Take the base.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at bat. Set and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now here is Ian Anderson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Come on, let it rip right here.
2-2, here it is. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. Santander is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Number 1, second baseman.
Next up, Ozzie Albies.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Austin Riley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Austin Riley.
Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, hold it here.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 7 and the Orioles 6.
That hit him. He's got first. Ball 4. Take the base.
In now for the O's, number 88. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ground ball right side. Albies brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Full 4. Take your base.
Digging in will be Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Your attention, please.
Now at the plate, Tyler Marcotte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Eric Mejia. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Orioles. Now playing third base.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman,
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Tyler Marcotte.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it.
Come on.
And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Marcotte.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. To short. Reined
Come on,
in.
get down.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We've played 8 full. The O's lead this thing 14-10.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-10. The final posting in this one. The Baltimore Orioles crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Dean Kremer gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. MLB. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Mitch Keller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command.
So now the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
And stepping in, Eddie Rosario. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Skied into very shallow right. Mercado has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. So now to the plate, Johnny Kibblehouse. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
0-1 the count.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Maddox has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
No one out now.
0-1 count and the pitch. It misses the throw down. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Pops this one up. In there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Hey, nobody away.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Hey,
out.
no runner, eat it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander looks up.
Heads up, ball.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there. And that's out number 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mario Mercado, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Around first, digging for 2. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, O'Neill Cruz. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Braves 6 and the Pirates 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Roldani Baldwin.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box now, Joe Gatto. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Up next for the Buccos, Johnny Kibblehouse. He singled first time up.
Johnny Kibblehouse.
Got one right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Opposite field to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next, here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 to him now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Left side, but well foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Behind 0-2 now. Baldwin over at second. Hayes on at first with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter.
On that ball. Great job.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So here is Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Leading off the inning. Spark from him here.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And now the first pitch. Hey!
Here we go, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
No outs here.
The next 0-2.
Ball. Down.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
To the plate now, Wilmer Defoe, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
To 1-2 now. Moran stands at second with no outs. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mario Mercado. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
A dive, but it's off his glove. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate now, O'Neill Cruz lifted down the line in left. Rosario coming on, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Goodness, 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Roldani Baldwin. He singled in his first AB.
Roldani Baldwin.
Get ahead. Stay ahead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Batting none.
So now to the plate, Roansy Contreras. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 7-5.
3. He's out. He's out. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. He's out. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Full 4. Take the base. He's out. 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 Out.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Marcotte earns the victory on the mound. Mitch Keller struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane McClanahan, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in this last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Next, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 4-0.
He's there! 4-4, extra base. He's out!
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Go infield, knock it down.
A Rosarena on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up over to Albies, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that.
So next to hit is Tyler Marcotte. Flew out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
The pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 5-2. Joey Wendell digs in now.
And leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. pitch is popped up. Maddox over to his right. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 5-4.
You're out. 3 out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rays. Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 17, Austin Meadows.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. 3. Out. 3. And you're first base. You're out. 3. 3.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Colin McHugh is the winning pitcher of record, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball on the show.
Your Atlanta Braves.
Oscar Yinua, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss.
Now in the box, Tyler Marcotte. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City, and we are tied 4-4. So the Red Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He popped out in his first trip. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Ball 4, take the base. Out, 3. Out, 3. Got it. Ball 4, take the base. Out, 8 out. Out. That's ball 4.
Striding in for Boston, Kyle Schwarber. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Three.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. It was a walk in his last trip.
Kevin Plawecki.
1 out now, 1 out.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 8. Stepping in once again is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So here now is the pitcher, Touki Toussaint. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Rosario.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Maddox stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Braves 5.
You're out. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Out.
So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting to the plate. Number 5. Ready.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Eddie.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. This is flared out towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready now is Austin Riley. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Braves 6. Stepping up is Tyler Marcotte. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now. See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting to the plate. Number 55.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
That hit him. First base. Out. Out. 3.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Hey now. Three.
So now the pitcher, JT Brubaker. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now the 3-2 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Ball 4, take your base.
Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch of the AB now. A line shot to third base.
Three. Hey now.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Johnny Kibblehouse. He doubled his last time up. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. To first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ball 4, take your base.
Next to dig in, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
And now the first pitch. Hit to short.
Come on, get here, get here.
Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Hey now. 3. Hey now. That's ball 4. 3. Hey now. 3.
Your attention, please.
Now it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention, please.
At the plate now is Tyler Marcotte. He'll
Leadoff
try and
for
do
the
what he
Braves.
can to work toward cutting
first
into this
baseman,
big deficit.
Tyler
Now the first pitch.
Marcotte.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, dig,
The
dig.
throw to first is in time. One gone. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is
JT
our
Brubaker.
final.
To the afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us?
Full, take the base. He's out.
So stepping in is Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the
off
first.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Alex
Here's the pitch.
Verdugo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now one down with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Three. Ball four, take the base.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Maddox has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to hit is Kyle Schwarber, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Hey, come on, guys.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Popped him up. Swanson waits on it.
I got it. Ball.
1 away. Now to the plate, here is Trey Mancini.
Batting in, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Come on, get it, Ed. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
First delivery to him.
1-1.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And now in the box, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-1 to count. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, we got one.
Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Acuna coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 1-0.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3, out. You're out. He's out. Out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Out. Out.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
6-2 the final total today. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Marcotte gets the W on the mound. Nick Pivetta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A pitcher is congratulated on one of the rarest accomplishments in sports. It's a day he'll never forget.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now.
And now, your 2022 Minnesota Twins.
Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
When Michael Pineda's right, he's one of the top pitchers in the game of baseball. He's another guy. He throws from that high three-quarter arm delivery, gets good sinking action. The ball will tail down and away from lefties and down and into righties. And you'll know early on if he's throwing the ball well. You see some early swings and misses.
Striding in is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Pineda's ready. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Larnach is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He's out. 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 He's out. 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 Three. You're out. 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 He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And now, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate is Tyler Marcotte, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a liner. Buxton gets under it and makes the catch.
Ball 4. Take the base. 3. You're out. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-0 the final score today. The Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Pineda is the winning pitcher of record. Max Fried was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew. Head to the name of Phil Augusta.
Pitcher.